What's up, boys? We're back. Tuesday at 7. We'll be here as sure as the sun is going to rise in the east and set in the west. The dive bar boys are out here. Come hell or high water.
I am
We're
outside, literally.
We're one short tonight. Bobby's playing with oil in the Gulf of America. But, boys, how we doing?
I think I'm doing a little better than Ghost, but
I'm doing pretty good, though. All things considered. Really funny story. We'll get into it after the intro. My car got stolen. I got it back. It got recovered, but that's a pretty funny story. I'll go through that. But otherwise, I'm doing pretty well. We'll talk about it. It's a good story.
Joe, besides being too poor to not go to Tortuga, how you doing today?
it's tough, the way my check-in and my savings are set up. But I mean, I'll persevere. I'm sure there's some nice people out there that might give me a little donation to go next year.
This is crazy.
Oh, sweet,
Tokyo.
dude.
That's
Hell
sick.
yeah.
We are international, worldwide.
Hey, shout out to Bobby Chouse's dad. Hey, Senior's still in the house and he's not here. Respect. Respect.
Dive bar worldwide. Wide.
All right, let's run this shit.
Let's get it.
I'm putting the helmet on as always.
The opportunity is right now. Terrific defensive play. Intercepted. Off the back. Two on the move. Going deep. Speed race. He's got Hill. The Dolphins have recaptured the lead.
Kevin Harlan
But
gets me hard.
I love when everybody talks together at the same time because we're too pumped.
Better times. Yes, better times. We are back. Episode 45. So tonight we're gonna do a bit of a chill episode. Even the boys, even the generational run that we've had, we deserve a bye week too. We just want to hang out, have a stress-free podcast. Finally, don't care about technical issues. We do have. Now, I will tease a little bit. We do have 3 players lined up over the next 3 weeks. Some of them may be taken in the first 2 rounds of the NFL draft, I must say. It's going to be an exciting weeks to come. But today we're going to do on the unofficial bye week of the offseason, that interim time between free agency and the draft. It's one of the most exciting times. It kind of get back into football. We're going to do a mock draft at the end. We're going to go over some mock drafts and just talk some life here.
Yeah.
Speaking of life, why don't you already started to dig into it. Just tell us the story, dude.
Really funny. Ghost dropping cliffhangers is what we do. That's what we do.
By the way, shout out to Justin spending his last hour of work with us. Holler.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
All right. Make it go by smoothly, bro.
I was in New Jersey, coming back here, going back and forth between New Jersey still. Dropped my car. I parked in my parking lot at the apartment complex here. Parked it Friday, 11 o'clock Friday at night. Went out to the bars with my friends. Saturday, day booze during the day, just hung out. Came back around 7 p.m. Car's still there. Go to sleep. Come back out for I go to the gym 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock on Sunday. And I'm like, wait a second. I know I parked over here, but we got pretty tuned up at the bars. I'm like, did I drive to the bar and just leave it there? Did I just leave it in the parking lot? I went through all these different scenarios in my head. I'm like, no, I definitely parked it here last night. I go over to the tow sign because they tow out of my lot. It's a private lot and everything. So I call the tow company. I'm like, did you tow this car? And did you tow the 2022 Lamborghini Diablo? And they're like, no, we didn't tow that. And we didn't get that car overnight. So then I'm like, fuck, I think someone stole my car. So there's I call the cops and I reported missing. Cops come over, give them a whole police report. I'm like, yeah, this is the last time I saw the car. 2 days later, car comes up. Go back to the police report. They called it in and they're like, yeah, we got a hit on it going over the Bay Street Bridge here at 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, nope, wasn't me. I was sleeping. Sorry, bud. but yeah, so they did recover it 2 days after they stole it. Really no damage at all. Dirtied up the interior. You know, I have comprehensive coverage on my insurance because clearly that's the most type A ghost shit you can possibly do. $100 deductible. I'm getting a free detail, getting a free rim, new tire. So I got, kind of made out on it. So, I hope those kids that took my car for a joyride stop by, and I'll give them a thank you card for getting me that detail. But other than that, it's been a fun week. Not really easy week. I had to run to the rental car coverage and all that, but we're good. Got to work. I could walk to work from here. The hospital's right there.
Adult shit that you don't want to ever have to do.
It wasn't even, dude. It wasn't even like that inconvenient because like I live right next to work. They covered a rental car within 24 hours, so I'm driving around this 2025 Equinox. It's pretty badass.
That's chill.
Yeah, pretty nice. But boys, we have possibly the most important draft of the 2020 build. Because let's call it what it is. The build started in 2020. 2020 was probably the most important draft up until this point. I feel like this is either going to have people fired or it's going to keep people's jobs. That's it. Like that's the end. There's only two scenarios where Greer survives, McDaniel survives, and some players on the team survive.
We'll find out in 16 days.
We'll find out if they can do it. Boys, let's talk. Wait, Eric, do you have some mock drafts that we're going to go over that some of the pundits that we do love and that we do follow? We'll kind of evaluate what they did, our thoughts on that, and then we're going to really cap off this episode with a full-blown mock draft, full NFL. We are all Chris Greer. We'll do round robin. If I get first pick, I am trading all our future picks to get Cam Ward. No, I'm just kidding.
There's I got a couple pulled up here from some of the big pundits. They're actually like there's a lot of different players here at 13 for us, so like it'll be interesting to kind of go through.
Let's take a look.
There's a bunch of different. These are all different.
Eric is hyperventilating because there's too many options.
You got too many screens.
There's a lot going on right now, but we can start to go through them and just like talk through it. Let's see. So this one is on NFL Network. Rhett Lewis done this morning. Raiders trade up for Travis Hunter in this one, but Cam Ward, of course, going one. Do you guys see the Titans not taking Cam Ward? I feel like that would be crazy.
That's a lot.
Wasn't there some shit about Abdul Carter that just came out that could have pulled him down the draft board? I forget what it was. I forget what I read, but it was something
some kind
like
of injury. Some kind of injury. I think it was on his knee.
Yeah, something like that. But it's either Abdul Carter making it to 3 is insane, dude.
I mean, it's gonna happen because if a quarterback goes 1, Travis Hunter is going 2. Like, in this one, the Browns traded out, so it would be Cleveland trading here normally. But this one, Travis Hunter. I don't know if it says what the haul was, but from 6 to 2 to take Travis Hunter, it was probably a haul to get up and get him. Travis Hunter is the best player in the draft. 1-1, no doubt about it. Just
right after Cam Ward for sure.
He's the quarterbacks have preference, but he's the best player. I'm still salty because he was an FSU commit for a while and then he flipped last second. But he's absolutely disgusting. So no surprise here. Abdul Carter at 3. I mean, in this scenario, I see this a lot. That means that the Giants are just hitching their wagon to Russell Wilson,
which is diabolical in my opinion.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, but I don't think they're trying to win right now. It's like if they could win, they can, but I think they're going to be totally fine with regrouping for this season.
I mean, Abel, I think, is coaching for his life here this year.
Yeah. But I do think that they're kind of the brass is kind of just content with like, hey, if we do something this year, let's try to build the best team we could. It'll be kind of a transition year.
I mean, they would have a really good pass rush with him and Brian Burns, go Knowles. It'd be pretty good. And Thibodeau, actually pretty phenomenal.
Kayvon Thibodeau would be a nice edge rush.
Patriots get their left tackle. Guys,
that's tough.
If you think Will Campbell's making it to 13, I have a bridge to sell you in Brooklyn. He's not.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to make it to 13.
Just forget about it.
Yeah, that ship has sailed a long time ago.
It's not happening. All right, just move on. Mason Graham, who might or might not be the best defensive tackle from Michigan or in the draft period, but I guess they come in different sizes and flavors, so it really just depends on what you're looking for there.
That's a team fit thing.
Remember, this one was a trade, so this would be the Raiders, but Genty going here at 6. Again, I have to tell myself this all the time. Ashton Genty's not making it to 13. It's a pipe dream. It's not going to happen. Forget about it.
I wouldn't take him if he was there, dude.
We'll never see eye to eye on this, but it's okay. Maybe like in like 10 years, probably like around episode, like, I don't know, at that point, like 5,000 or so for us, we'll look back on Ashton Genty and what he's done, and we can discuss. Not going to play that because YouTube will get mad at us. Membo at 7, that's nice for the Jets. I mean, he would also be a pipe dream at 13, but he would be wonderful.
Good player for the Jets.
Yeah, Jalen Walker, Shador at 9. Look, there is a world where Shador makes it to 13, by the way.
He does.
There is a world.
And you know what? It would be fucking awesome if he did make it to 13 and Miami finally gets that value for that trade down. They might even be able to cop a second-round pick. An additional second here because they need one more pick between 1 and 3. They need another pick. They need another
48. I think we don't pick again until what, 108 or 98 or something like that.
98. 48 to 98. It's rough. That's a rough patch right there.
I know that there were a lot of people or a lot of like pundits saying like might always have to think about taking Shador if he's there, but I'm like the immediate. There's so much value in that pick. Like you'll swap first. You probably wouldn't drop down too far. You would get a second, and you'd probably get like a 5th out of that too. And there's a ton of depth.
Yeah.
So, Ghost, what team do you think would be applicable to move up for us?
There were 2 teams, but not even mentioning Shador. There are 2 teams that I really think that are going to move up. I think it's going to be the Falcons or the Bengals that are going to be looking to move up. And the Bengals specifically, I think it'd be more of like a PR move. They're desperately going to try to improve that defense. And I'm not sure if it's going to be Mason Graham or whoever. Steelers could trade up for Shador. That's a good point. But my 2 teams that I could look to trade up, and not necessarily for Shador, but into that 13 spot would be the Falcons or the Bengals. Wouldn't be too far of a trade down. It probably would cost them a swap of the 1st and a 3rd round.
Yeah, I think either of those teams would be looking for a defensive player.
I really do see the Bengals like trying to find the best possible defender. Like if Jalen Walker falls down, if Mason Graham or Kenneth Grant fall down, like, dude, there's some guys that are there that the Bengals could say, we need to get Joe Burrow some help. Like, like Joe Burrow he scored 50 touchdowns last year, basically. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah. He doesn't need much.
He wasn't the problem.
That fan base is reeling for defense. And if Jalen Walker falls down somehow to 13, Mason Graham's there, Kenneth Grant's there, they could move up, and it's not going to cost them a lot.
I also see Seattle moving up as well.
True.
Yeah, there's some teams you never know. Teams fall in love with certain guys that just like are there, and there's good value. But yeah, I could easily see us trading down. But let's go through a couple more here. Tyler Warren, Josh Simmons, Matthew Golden. This would piss me off.
So this is I commented on this. I'm like, it's not about the pick itself. Like Gray's was fucking great. He's going to be an all-time starter.
Yeah.
The problem is if Miami wanted him that badly at 13, you can take Mason Graham there. Okay. Or yeah, you could take Mason Graham there.
You could take
Kenneth Grant. Kenneth Grant there.
You could take
Will Johnson there. And then you can trade back up to get Gray Zabel. Like you could do that if he's like if they had their mind set on Gray Zabel, take Will Johnson, take Kenneth Grant.
Also, let's be clear. Chris Greer does not draft guards in the 1st round. He actually also doesn't draft true guards ever. Rarely, if ever. This is kind of crazy. But anyways, especially with all these players like Will Johnson, Shamar, Kenneth Grant, like there's a lot of players here.
Yeah.
Jihad, like that.
And in my opinion, we would be doing ourselves a disservice if we don't trade down, man. There's too much meat left on the bone in the 1st round.
There's no way Kelvin Banks falls to 25.
Who did he have the Bengals taking? Scroll up. Because Kenneth Grant
booked. Oh, do they have a 1st? Did I pass them?
Yeah, they do. It's the 7.
Here we go. Yeah, Michael Williams.
Yeah, so look at Kenneth Grant going before the Bengals, and like that's why I'm saying I really think if the Bengals want Kenneth Grant or they want a defender like Jalen Walker falls down, like I think they would be a serious player because they have to run some PR for that Bengals fan base that was just like you did nothing for this defense.
So this was one I have. Let's go to the next one here. This one was also done today on Yahoo. Nate Trice and Charles McDonald here. No surprise here or here. Whoever's at 2 is taking Travis Hunter. Like that's happening. This is interesting. Membu here at 3 before Will Campbell. That's interesting.
That would suck if the
Dual
Patriots
card to the Patriots would be hell for us. That would just be bad news Bears.
with Mike Vrabel too.
Yeah, that would just be bad news. Mason Graham is not gonna make it out of the top 5.
Nope.
Genty there at 6. Yep. I hope the Jets take Ted McMillan. That would be great for us. Please.
There's no way.
He's good.
Yeah, but there's no way they take him though.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Michael Williams, Shamar Stewart. First tight end off the board here, boys. By the way.
Yeah, he's been touted as tight end 1.
Before Tyler Warren, I was called a madman in certain places when I said that this was possible. But either way, moving on. In this one, they have us taking Josh Conley Jr.
Sweet feet.
Yes, very sweet feet, very light. I wish I can play this, but again, YouTube will be mad at us. Super athletic, great for the outside zone.
It just not that the kid can't play, and I do like him, but at 13, like that would be the guy, like the soft culture guy that we would draft.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, and he'd have to be able to kick in because Patrick Paul is starting at left tackle for us, no matter what.
We need somebody with a mean streak on that offensive line.
Yeah, and Oregon tackle does not scream it to me, but
and there's too many, and to me there's too many guards to even think about taking a guard in the first round.
And I personally can't pass up Will Johnson there. We don't have a cornerback too.
It's close
and
to
it's
best
funny
player
because
available.
Willie just said they have us reaching everywhere. That's what Greer does. That's why they're trying to guess outside the box because they never know what the hell Greer's going to draft.
And to be fair, we have so many holes that we could reach all over the place.
Yeah.
We can't possibly take BPA just based off the fact of what we need. It's going to be a tackle, a defensive tackle. It's going to be an offensive, like a tackle, offensive tackle that can kick into guard, or it's going to be a corner DB. There's no other way. I don't think. Let's see.
I mean, the matter of the fact is the cornerback department is not that deep.
Bengals taking Mike
The
Green.
safety department is semi-deep. I'd say
I saw today that Will Johnson is going to do a pro day the day before the draft at Michigan.
That's crazy.
That's pretty dope.
And he's gonna do it right before the day before, which means he's healthy. And if he goes out there and balls,
yeah, I think the list nailed it. By the way, I think it's either DT or cornerback first round.
I think you have to because there's so many guards that you can take in the even I'm thinking defensive tackle or cornerback first round. So second round, you're going to go Siobhan Revel. You're going to get Trey Amos. You're going to get one of those guys.
I would not be mad if we go DTCB first and second round.
I wouldn't be either.
I mean, you still have you have a ton of linemen down the board.
Houston, hey,
Ethan Taylor, first round pick.
Love that. Donovan. I mean, yeah, there's a lot. I mean, dude, this draft is deep. With like good starters. All right, Pete Prisco. This one's on CBS. He's pretty plugged in. This was 2 hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Cam again. Travis, of course. Abdul Carter. Yep. Will Campbell. Pretty much. Yeah. He also made a trade here. Jahdae Barron at 6. We haven't seen him in any of the previous 2 mock drafts go.
No, but I'm not sure. It's his age that's kind of throwing people off, but I really do think he's going to go top 15. I don't think he's going to last.
And I've heard that the Dolphins really like him.
He's good. He's very good.
Yes, he's from Texas. We love Texas DBs.
Texas and Georgia and Bama. Dolphins love players from Texas, Georgia, and Bama. So let's see. Mason Grant. This would also be a disaster for us.
Yeah.
Don't love this. Colston Loveland at 8, guys. Pete Prisco.
That's crazy.
Shador.
Ice Cats just scored. Let's go.
Yeah, they did. Just seen it. We need to get our mojo back here.
Yeah.
Was that Marchand?
No, Forsling.
Oh, love Forsey. All right, good. Glad he's playing again. Ted McMillan 10 is wild to me. I just don't see it. Anyways, let's see. Matthew Golden, nice. And then here you go, Walter Nolan. You want some mean?
I'm good with Walter Nolan.
Mean streak here.
Still think it's a
Wouldn't
little bit of a reach for Nolan there. I mean,
agree, but wouldn't be mad.
wouldn't
Position
be
of-
mad.
Not be upset. I'd be mad, like Bobby would say. I'd be mad for 3 seconds and I would start watching highlights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you'd be fired up. Oh, but with Membu there, that'd be tough to pass. Like, geez Louise, that would like. This is a tackle that kicks into guard who has a nasty streak and just left. You put him at left guard, and you never look back. And we have the left side of our offensive line handled for hopefully years.
Man, I'm so focused in on Tate Ratledge. I just hope somehow we get him.
Kelvin Banks slipping here. That's wild. Two
And
running
Bobby
backs.
Pops was asking about Cam Smith. We haven't heard a damn thing about Cam Smith.
I wish I knew, Bobby Shaw Sr. I wish I knew.
Well, we did get some insight about Cam Smith from Xavier Howard when he was on. But he was just talking about like young rookie came in, didn't really have a spot because of Byron Jones and Xavier Howard with the starters. So it's kind of like he's trying to find a spot. Then the injuries happen. So he said it's all about confidence.
Will Johnson falling to 23 is bananas.
Yeah,
Bananas.
dude. That's crazy.
There's no way. Cornerback is too valued of a position, and he's by far the best one. I don't care if he had turf toe. That's fine. Also, the injuries put him right in Greer's wheelhouse anyways, to be fair.
That's true. That's facts.
Yeah, I think until proven otherwise, Cam Smith is a bust, or at least he's on bust patrol.
He's on heavy bust alert.
Yeah,
Like, heavy. Like, the fat lady's voice is already warmed up, and she's, like, singing her, like, pre-song routine right now. Look at the fucking Eagles. We'll get Nick Amanwari in this one. I mean, the rich just get richer.
see, and that's what I'm trying to say, man. It would be really awesome to trade down. There's so much value in the late part of the first round.
It truly is.
The thing with trading down, and like everybody's down for it, and like I agree 100%, but like you have to have somebody that wants to come up for something, for somebody.
Well, that's why we gotta hope a guy like Shador just falls.
And like even then, like if somebody's coming up for like a blue chip player that they really want, like an elite player that just like happened to like fall through the cracks or whatever, like we should probably just take them, whoever that person is, you know?
Well, the theory is you should always take whoever the best player on the board is in the first round. Doesn't matter really for need. And then
I agree.
Fortunately for us, it's either going to be a corner or a defensive tackle. That's probably going to be around the best player on the board when we get to pick. So it kind of fills our spot, and you're taking the best player available.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, if you can get 1-1 at the cornerback position, that's a home run.
Honestly, if Will Johnson's there, I'm sprinting that card up there just as fast as humanly possible. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, and we never look back.
And
like,
listen, no matter what happens next season, if McDaniel gets Mason Taylor to be a Dolphin, he'll forever be goated no matter what.
I mean, yeah, we might have to take him in that first round, though, according to some of these, you know.
He did.
Some of those are pretty fugazi, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
with Miami though.
Yep.
These are all the guys. These are their 150th mock draft, and they're big braining, and you know they're trying to outthink the other guy.
I don't even think Mason Taylor's visit like goes against our like top 30 visits because he went to school here. He's from here. It doesn't even count. Like he's just like a freebie to come in, which is great.
Has there been a top 30 visit that you guys were like, huh?
There's been some like smaller, like not big names that have come in that it's just like that's kind of interesting. Like nobody in like the first or second round. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, because there was one name that I can't remember exactly. So when you pull it up, I remember. But
it was it was a lineman that I saw. It was an interior lineman.
Yeah.
Small school. I forget his name though.
So far, we have had that's been reported. Oh, God bless. We did meet with Quinn Ewers, Nick Amanwari. Those are the only two on this list that I saw here. Hold on, let me see if I can.
Quinn Ewers
as a top 30.
Yikes.
Yeah, I would fucking kill myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. To waste the pick like that.
That's bad.
Because you can at least do this. There's so much depth in this draft. You could build a team. You can grab 5 starters for the next 5-6 years in this draft.
All right, so this is a list of like between Senior Bowl meetings, East West Shrine, Combine, like pretty much anywhere that we could have met with somebody. Like this is the list of people that we've met with, and I can tell you where they were. I can pull it up too.
Just pull it up.
So Kelvin Banks at the Combine,
Love
Tyler
it.
at the combine.
Love
Sam
it.
Brown, Miami receiver at the
Yeah,
combine.
Sam Brown was a top 30 as well. That's wild.
No, combine. COM is combine.
Okay.
This is like composite of everywhere we could have met with them. And Manwari, that's the top 30. Great. Caleb Etienne, tackle from BYU Pro Day.
Mhm.
Keontae Hamilton, D tackle Rutgers. That's a top 30 visit.
Gosh, that was the one. I was like, I don't even
Yeah.
know who that is, dude.
Yeah. Nash Jones. This is a small one. Pro
That's
Day.
the small school I was looking at. Yeah.
Dorian Singer, wide receiver from Utah, at his pro day. We met with Shamar Stewart in the top 30. That's telling.
Fugazi.
Mason Taylor, local, and then Kevin Winston Jr., top 30 visit so far.
Brother,
Kevin
if
Winston,
we pick
dude,
viewers
Kevin
at
Winston's good.
13, I'll shut down the dive bar.
If what?
If we take Quinn Ewers at 13, I would literally shut this whole organization down.
No.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, the list. He's right, or they're right. We always draft our top 30, like some of our top 30 visits. Always, for the most
Nick
part.
and Murray, dude. Yeah, I mean, what if we take, like, let's play a situation where we take him at 13. It's like
I'd be so hype. I love that kid.
it's like putting DK Metcalf at safety. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I started to slowly get off the Malachi Starks train.
I didn't like his national championship game, dude.
Yeah.
I did not like his game in that national. And dude, that means a lot to me. Like, you see a lot of players that come out of the draft, and dude, that's kind of what Ashton Janty turned me off a bit. Like his performance in the playoffs. I know you have Boise State like going against the powerhouse, but dude, he just like there was no you didn't break any tackles, didn't break any runs, just boxed up. And I know that like everyone has a bad game here and there, but those big games, man, that like when I watch those in college, that they mean a lot and they stick with me.
You talking about Genty?
Yeah.
I will have no Ashton Genty blasphemy on this here fucking podcast, sir.
Just saying, they mean a lot.
I will not have any of that.
If Genty ends up being a bust, Eric will not be able to be back on this.
That's fine. Come for me. Everybody put it down. I will plant my flag on Ashton Genty not being a bust.
Well, we're used to planting flags.
And Nicky Manwari's RAS score was basically a 10.
No, it was. It was perfect.
It was insane.
It was perfect.
The kid's a freak, and we need some freaks in the defensive backfield. I'm sorry.
All right.
Imagine him paired up with Jalen Ramsey, bro. Come on.
So before we draft, do we get to rock, paper, scissors for order?
Yeah, let's do that.
No, I'll just be a kind guy. I'll go third.
No, let's do like rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors. It's the right way to do it.
Let's go odd and even.
Well, that doesn't help us. There's three of us.
Yeah, well, you got to eliminate it. So whoever's the odd man out first gets the first pick.
No,
Okay,
let's just
fine.
do rock, paper, scissors.
Rock,
All right, fine. Rock, paper, scissors.
All right,
Ready?
me and Eric first. First.
All three of us. Just rip it.
All right. Rock, paper,
wait.
scissors.
We got to talk about rules. Wait, how do you guys
here
like
we
to
go
do this?
You guys are fucked.
Rock,
Rock,
paper,
paper,
What
scissors.
happens when
scissors,
Bobby's
shoot.
not here? All
Okay.
right, ready?
Great.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yes, agreed. Ready? Rock.
Rock.
Whoa,
You say it. You're the producer.
With me, on me.
This guy.
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Look at how delayed these guys are. All right.
All right,
There.
Eric beat me. You beat
Oh,
Eric.
Yeah, but nothing. You got to go again.
You got to go again.
Everyone goes
Gotta go
again.
again. Got to go again,
You have to have
Ghost. Don't try to
you have to have a
political your way
clear
out of
order.
this.
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, you guys are killing me here.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not
Don't
gonna do
worry,
the
we're not going to open until you say shoot.
Okay. All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right. So Ghost gets first pick.
Beautiful.
Ready?
Go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I get
All right.
second.
Okay. Fuck me.
Eric only throws rock, by the way.
First pick in NFL draft.
I forgot that
Trading up
Ant
for
does
Sanders.
know that. All right.
This
Here we
is
go.
I do like NFL mock draft database. Really good draft. I think
And
it's
they
pretty
always
accurate.
update all the information, which is sweet.
And it's currently updated too, which is good.
The unofficial dive bar mock draft.
Let's see how angry we can get some people.
Wait, what is it? Let me see the
You gotta
situation.
trade off. We would be moving down to 18. So you'll get 18, number 92 in the third round, and number 172 in the fifth. So to move down 5 spots, you get a 3rd and a 5th.
Should we just keep it kosher and just do like
Keep it kosher.
straight through?
Yeah.
Because I would
Yes.
accept that trade, but I don't. Let's just keep it kosher.
Look who's
I
there.
love that
You
trade.
guys are lucky I'm not drafting.
Scroll the damn. You know what?
Do you want me to go by position or just
No.
reset?
I think I'm still taking. Is Kenneth Grant there?
D-line. Yes, he is.
All right, go back to all. Kenneth Grant. I'm gonna stick to my guns. Okay, I'm gonna go Will Johnson. I'm sticking my Will Johnson pick. I would love Kenneth Grant, but I like guys like Ty Robinson and all that.
A for you, Ghost.
Yeah, now I gotta wait 85 picks.
It's all right. We got guys going. Just
Marion.
look, Will Johnson at 13. I'm throwing a fucking party. I'm
gotta
pumped.
see it.
Okay. This
No
absolutely
trades.
But
The
see, that wouldn't even happen. The Jets wouldn't
got tight.
intertrade.
Okay, we're on the clock now, Joe.
Siobhan Revo. Let go.
Wait,
What
You
is
want
it?
double
2
cornerback?
years back-to-back
Double
corners.
We're done. We're good forever. I'm just kidding. Oh my god, I'm just kidding.
I was about to do it. Like what?
No, fuck with you. All right, let's see here. Go to D tackle for me.
Defensive line.
Oh,
Yep.
Darius Alexander's there.
Yeah, that's who I want.
Yep. I agree
This
with
guy?
that.
Lock me in.
I don't know if he's
fucking
going to
love that
fall that
kid.
far, but that would be
I love
fucking
that kid so
fantastic.
much. Another one with the RAS out of this world, bro.
Now this is where the draft kind of gets tough.
Yeah, now Eric's
You
got
guys-
a fucking
you
girl.
guys
Now
know
Eric's
me,
got a
you guys
girl with a set
know-
of nuts. Here we go.
You guys know exactly where I'm going on with this pick. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
You can't trade up for Ashton Dainty.
No, you know what position I'm going with this pick.
I don't know if I do.
Joe definitely does.
Hopefully it's
I'll
offensive line.
All right, here we go.
Jackson Slater's there. Oh, oof. Those are some reaches.
Oof. You got a predicament here.
It's tough. It's tough. Oh, could really piss some people off.
Dude, Tyler Shaw is kind of good though. Like he's got
Dude, he ran a 4.6, brother.
He's got juice, bro.
Yeah, I'm going Fairchild. I don't even think he makes it there. I think both of the guards from Georgia are going to be gone sooner, but you plug that guy in and you don't look back.
All right. First, look at the safeties. Is Makuba there?
No, but Winston's there and he's on a top 30 visit.
All right. So Makuba's not there. Winston is there. Go to D-line. Okay. No, never mind. Ty Robinson's gone, right?
What else do we need?
Ty Robinson's gone. Go to safety. I'll take Winston there. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean that's a fine pick. We need.
Yeah.
And we
Great
need
pick.
He's on our top 30
Plus.
pick. I'm a Penn
There you
State
go.
fan. He's very good.
A+ there, bud.
Thank you. I know.
They really like that pick.
I would have just so everyone's clear. I would have taken Ty Robinson there, but get that
Get that
So we have.
that rotation going.
Yeah, get out of here. All right, Joe.
Go
Where
to
do you want
all?
me to go?
Go to all for me.
Tez Johnson's nasty.
Yeah, he is. This could happen, by the way.
Kyle McCord could go. I would. Yeah. This is Anthony's.
This
pick
is
still.
nice. This is also nice.
There's some nice right now. Go to interior O-line again for me. Let's see who's left. Linebacker.
Jeffrey Boss is good.
Yeah, he's a little undersized though.
That Samuel
Go back to
Mon
D tackle.
from Georgia's nasty too.
Peebles is nice.
So
Oh,
is
JJ's
Pickens.
there.
Yeah, I'd like JJ there. JJ might be it. All right, go back to all for me one more time.
Yes, sir.
Why is it so blurry? Jordan said it's because we're a low production podcast. We focus on our guests.
Thank you for your time.
No questions asked.
The chat
I'm not
saying Pegasus is a dog. Take JJ.
Yeah, I'm
JJ
thinking I'm
Peck
gonna go
is
Pegwis.
ridiculous. Yeah, I'm surprised he's there. That's what I would have went.
Plus, he
Ooh.
also had a visit with us, if I'm not mistaken.
It's a tough grade.
I think it's a bullshit grade.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
So now here is kind of where we go back to back. So
I'm
is
up. Yeah, I'm taking Kyle McCord here, guys.
Attaboy.
so
That's not even up for debate.
yeah. Oh man. I mean,
Goes back to you.
Devin Neal is nice. So is Ollie Gordon.
So is RJ Harvey and Ollie Gordon. They're all nice.
Devin Neal is sick though. I do like his game. Let me see the wide receivers that are there.
Pat
I mean,
Bryant's
I
another one.
do like Caden Breath. Oh, Nick Nash is nasty too, man. Like that.
Did we have him in a visit?
You're reaching there, though.
Yeah, if you want to bring it, yeah, it's kind of deep. But if you want to bring in a guy with some size and some talent, he kind of reminds me of Puka Nacua pick. Honestly, like if you take Nick Nash and Puka Nacua,
We already have safety. We got 2 D linemen. We got a corner, 1 interior offensive line. Only 1 lineman would leave me queasy.
Let me look at. Yeah,
I really like that Caleb Rogers kid.
Ellinger.
Kid's an absolute.
Jake Majors is nice too, though. I do like Jake Majors. I'm gonna take Seth McLaughlin.
That's safe.
Okay.
Safe pick.
Mm-hmm.
Let's fill it out.
I think we're going to get a good grade here, fellas. And we could do one more after this.
Yeah, we'll do one more after this.
The order and just see what happens.
This is a long way too. So Miami's got those picks in a row from the comp picks, but then there's a long way.
Yeah,
going
this,
into
the 135, 150, 155 is nice.
Go to all
We do
again,
116.
Eric.
To be fair, I did like the Devin Neal pick there, but I couldn't feel good about one offensive lineman. I do feel good about this draft though.
I mean, I think we would sign up for this right now.
100%. All right, let's see here.
All right, Joe, you're on the clock.
Man,
Jackson
Diggs is always an interesting one.
Yeah, very toolsy.
Mm-hmm. I also like Hancock too.
We can't forget about Willie Lampkin too.
Yeah, let's go to running backs real quick.
Running backs. The real good ones are gone.
Yeah, they fell off. What about receivers? This might be a Nick Nash start.
Yep, there he is.
Yep.
Let's go,
Bang,
Nick
boom.
Nash.
There you go. Pull it.
Okay.
Pull the trigger, boys. Love that.
Kind of quick here. All right, back to me. Let's see here. Yeah, that's easy. Best blocking tight end. He's might as well be a fucking tackle.
Go to quarterbacks.
I already took one.
We took Kyle McCord. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I took Kyle McCord here.
All right. I was just gonna take a quarterback for the fuck of it. Just go to all.
Give the fans some sleepers, dog. Come on, what you got in your bag?
Scroll down.
I love Clay Webb too.
Yeah.
What about that dude that's 464 pounds? Desmond Watson.
Dude, he's not even good.
Yeah, but if I'm in the Eagles division, I'm taking him just for the tush push.
Yeah, you just
plop his ass there.
Yeah, this is a deep dive here. Just go to edge. Let me see the edge room. I know 283.
You can't go wrong taking an edge from Georgia, to be fair.
Yeah, just take the edge from Georgia. Why not? Send it.
You know, Chris Greer has to have his Georgia player.
He's gonna have his token edge rusher.
All right. So in our first alliteration, Will Johnson, Darius Alexander, Fairchild, Winston, JJ McCord. I mean,
there's 5-6 guys there that can contribute this year.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
Let's run it back one more. You want to go different order?
Yeah.
I'll go last because I go third because I went first. Now you guys do rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first and who gets middle.
Cool. Ready?
Yep. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Nice.
Oh.
I go second again. I'm good with
All
it.
right. Let's start it. You guys better pray Ashton Genty doesn't make it to me because that's what I'm doing.
He's gonna in this model. He's still there. He's still
there.
He's the
scumbag.
Will Campbell's no, look, I'm not gonna do it because it's not gonna happen. But there's a higher possibility of this happening as opposed to Genty being there. So I'm gonna take Will Campbell here.
I'm fine with that.
Where the hell did Joe go?
He's here.
I didn't do it, Joe.
Who'd you go with? All right.
Will
Good
Campbell.
man. Good man.
Because there's no chance that Genty's going to be there. There's an off chance that Will Campbell somehow makes it there. So,
and if he does, we do not think twice.
No, never again.
No, you don't think about that.
The chat knows.
Eric at running back.
All right, let's see here. Scroll me down a little bit.
Yes, sir.
There's your corners right there.
Go Knowles. He's nasty.
I'm gonna pair Ramsey up with his boy.
All right.
You want to check anything else? I guess we got one of those. Edge.
No, I really don't. I really want a cornerback.
Alfred Collins at 48 would be.
Yeah, but then, bro, the quarterback just drops.
No, you're right. So who do you want? You want?
I'm gonna go with the boy from FSU. Yep. Very similar style to Ramsey. I'd like to see them two play together.
He's very good. On a really shitty team, he was very, very good. And I watched every second of every game last year. It was painful, but got to be done.
You did watch every single snap.
Every fucking snap.
Of that pain.
Of so much pain.
Will Campbell has a Ray Thomas.
As opposed to in our prior draft, we went Will Johnson and
reject Makuba.
Right,
whatever we have to do.
I know that we need
to take Eichenberg off the field. I'm in.
So Mark Turner's here.
I love Andrew Makuba. I'm taking Makuba over a defensive tackle. I know that we need a defensive tackle, but Ty Robinson
D tackles are deep, dude.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
I can't pass up Makuba, especially in the third round like that. Absolutely not.
In our first draft, we went Will Johnson, and then who did we go? Oh, the D tackle from Toledo.
Yep.
Yeah, Darius Alexander.
Okay, I'm on the board again.
No, I mean it's not even a question. D tackle here.
Yeah,
Josh Farmer's there. You got Zach Sealer 2.0.
Let's see who we got. Gunnar Helm is nice.
I love Farmer too.
He was also good. You already got.
That's the thing is, even when FSU stinks, bro, they're still gonna have some dogs in the NFL.
Farmer's nice there.
We got 4 A+. We're fucking killing it, dude.
Chris, everybody has off-field issues.
Hello, welcome to the league, bud.
Double up.
All right, Joe.
Ty Robinson, send it.
Double up, dude. This is the elite draft right here.
This might be my favorite draft I've ever done.
This is probably my favorite draft. This is
I'm so pumped up right now, and it's not even real.
This is so fake.
All right, Ghost, where do you want me to go around here?
Keep going down. Scrolling down.
Kobe Bryant's nice.
Keep going. You know, I'll double up on interior offensive line. And
hell yeah.
Go Dylan Fairchild.
Yeah,
God, I love these drafts so much.
A+, my heaven.
This is easily our best draft, dude.
Oh my gosh! Make sure we screenshot this draft. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, this is a pretty.
I'm trying not to freak out because I know this is a mock, but come on, boys.
Joe, you're on the board.
Don't fuck this up, Joe. We're doing so good.
Where do you want me to go, bud? So we have cornerback handled, safety, 2 defensive linemen, 2 offensive linemen. We can go anywhere here.
How do I not go Kobe Bryant here?
I know. Just double.
You have to go Kobe Bryant here. I would
Kobe
think.
Bryant. Go Kobe Bryant.
Or if you want another safety and just redo the whole fucking safety.
No, I don't want an undersized safety. Give me Kobe Bryant.
Oh, that's harsh.
That's crazy. Super harsh at that spot.
That's wild. It'd be a fucking dream if Kobe Bryant fell to 155.
Wait, what was that one guy that had us taking Deion Walker, Kentucky guy for at 13? That would pretty much 13. Piss me off.
Yeah.
As good as Gray Zabel is, him at 13 would send me into the ether.
Because Gray Zabel, all right, dude, we have a starting guard. Like, you know what I mean? At least, I know it's a little bit of reach, but like, it has something to do with him as a player.
It would send me into the fucking ether. Is it my turn?
It is.
They apparently like Graham Mertz, which would also just piss me off.
Take a look at
I like that kid, Nick Martin. I feel like they did a pretty good job of bringing in some linebackers, though.
Yeah, I'm taking Jackson Halls again.
That's a great pick, dude.
A+ again. Like it's too much value. He's just too valuable for what we could have him do. Ghost.
If I didn't take Fairchild, I would be taking Willie Lampkin here.
We can. You can still take Willie Lampkin.
Yeah, I'm not going to triple up though. I think that there's.
Dude, we need it.
I mean,
James Daniels coming off an Achilles. I mean,
is Nick Nash there?
Nick Nash isn't here. He's not going to be there.
No.
Caden Prather's good though.
But Nick Martin's here.
Maryland.
Ty Hamilton's here.
Nick Martin's there.
You can triple up.
Let's take Nick Martin at linebacker.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Keep up the linebacker room,
that's
dude.
That's a really good pick.
A+.
Am I rounding us out here?
You sure are, buddy. It's pretty spectacular. This is pretty spectacular stuff what we got going on here.
Probably the best draft I've ever seen.
God, Willie Lampkin, please be there. Oh, that would have been so cool.
Caden Prather's there. Good wide receiver from Maryland.
That kid, LaQuint Allen Jr. is a beast too.
Luke Lackey's there, dude. Oh my God.
I know, but we already took
Halls.
Take another one.
What about? No, don't like it. Kid in Prather's kind of sexy. Go to safety real quick. Is that kid Craig Woodson there? No, he's taking
Tyler Sanders.
Oh my gosh, he'll be in the CFL for sure. Go edge. Johnny Walker Black.
Johnny Walker Jr. Sick name. Draft him on name alone.
Sick name. Such a sick name.
You take your Hurricane.
I think I'm gonna go with the tackle from Indiana.
Yeah.
Not only that, but Indiana had a really good offense, man.
This is probably one of the most foundational drafts.
Save.
Will Campbell, Azariah Thomas, Andrew Makuba. That's secondary's fixed right there. Defensive
Kobe.
The secondary's fixed. Defensive tackle is fixed. I mean, dude.
Yeah,
Josh,
I mean,
coming in
she's
together.
lovely.
That's insane. That's
this
insane.
would be. I mean,
this would stabilize the team. It would stabilize the team.
Starter.
Eric, can you zoom out? The list wants to screen grab it, so just zoom out. Control minus.
You have to get rid of the ads.
I'm on a MacBook. Do you know how to do it?
Just go down a little bit.
Command minus.
There you go. Up a little bit.
Command minus.
Up a little bit. Right.
Oh, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Pause it so Liz can screen grab. That's probably one of the best drafts I've seen.
Dude, that's my favorite draft I've ever been a part of.
Nick Martin is such a special pick there too. I think.
That kid's a stud.
Where do we sign up for this?
All right, they got it. I don't know. This is not the Greer special though. That's the thing. That's
No.
the funny part.
We can do one with the Greer special if you want. And
You
just,
want to do a Greer special draft?
One Greer special.
Let's do one Greer special draft.
Oh.
All right. This is the Greer special draft.
Here we go.
All right, I'm going first this time.
Yeah, go
Anthony
ahead.
goes first. I'll go second. Eric go third.
That's fine.
All right, this is the Greer special draft. This is not to be taken. It's to be taken seriously because we do think that this is something that Greer would do. But this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be really nice. This is gonna be special.
This is where it starts.
Keep going down.
Or this.
Mike Green.
Oh my God.
That makes sense.
Mike Green.
Edge player.
Send it in.
Yep. that is the most Greer first round pick I've ever seen in my life.
And McDaniel's infatuation with freaking edges.
Yep.
Oh my God. This would send me, by the way. He's got 2 like rape allegations on him.
Oh.
Look at Bobby's here.
Let's go.
All right, so you reject this.
Bobby's so proud that the show's still running.
Go to corner. Let's see.
Honestly, reaching for Winston Jr. now would be the move.
Give me, I'll kind of keep it in line here, but also a very Greer thing to do is take Benjamin Morrison.
Ugh. This is making me queasy.
Imagine if we fucking nail this. Like, this would be the best clip of all time.
This is making me queasy. I would be this. The amount of jinxing we're doing right now is actually insane.
Dude, it would be funny. It would be really funny. You got to. I'm not gonna tell you what to go.
Oh, I know where I'm going.
Christ. I don't think he would have done that though.
No, let's see. Cornerback edge.
There he is, right there.
Who? Malachi Moore?
No, I don't know.
Let's see. Oh, he would take him here.
Oh, for sure.
He would take him there.
Oh my God.
Is Joe Robbie next?
Yeah, he is.
Slowly dying over there, just in
Good
pain.
Lord.
Just in a world of pain over there.
Am I up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
I
is
am.
or this actually.
Oh no, that's the one, dude. Keep going,
Him, right?
Go to offensive tackles real quick.
It's him.
Mm,
Do you want to check here?
yeah.
Safeties.
Should I go Carson Vincent?
Oh my!
You guys may have not heard about this guy, but we did a lot of research on him, and he's an absolute stud. Exactly what we need in this organization.
We've been studying him for a while. This would probably happen here.
No, they don't have that kind of IQ. Go to tackle again. I think I'm going to go with that. Anthony Belton. Nobody's talked about him. Perfect fit.
Yep.
A+ draft right there.
He's actually good though. Guys, before the show, I was cutting onions and jalapenos, and my eyes are fucked.
Got to reject. Let's see running backs.
Ollie Gordon injured. Book it.
See, I was gonna say Ollie Gordon before that.
Yeah,
Where,
I like Ollie Gordon though.
We're like, it's a good pick, but it's like not at 135. You're looking for team, so yeah, I'll take Ollie Gordon.
Nice.
Injury history, sign me up, baby.
This is the most Chris Greer draft of all time.
I'm telling this draft would piss me off so much. More than my fucking eyes are killing me right now. All right, let's see here.
Receivers. I knew you were gonna click wide receiver.
Oh no, we're gonna draft. Oh my God, Riley Leonard would send
Dylan
me.
Gabriel, send it.
Yeah.
Dylan Gabriel send it.
We wanted to keep continuity with our offensive linemen and knowing which arm they had to block for.
Left-handed.
Yeah, exactly.
Am I back up?
That's you.
Greer will tell us I can't believe Dylan was still there. He was really high on our boards.
IQ kid.
Mm-hmm.
Team
Good
leader.
character.
Played a lot
Undersized
of
safety.
football.
Sign me up for Billy Bauman.
Yep, I knew that was coming.
Yep.
Lord.
Which,
I
by the
feel
way,
like
the kid is a stud, though.
Yeah, he's
good.
good. He's just small.
But if you're small, you got to play like Honey Badger, but I don't think he does.
God, this draft would fucking piss me off.
I would probably quit, honestly.
This would just really.
I swear to God, if we nail this, this will be all time. Yeah, let me see the wide
Even
receivers.
if we nail 2 of them, it'd be hilarious. Yeah, you got to go wide receiver now.
Nick Nash.
No, Nick Nash would actually make me happy.
A tiny receiver. The tiniest one you could pick.
Let me Google Jalen Lane.
Let him cook.
Jalen Lane size. Standing at 5'10", 190.
5'10", perfect.
5'10",
Perfect.
190,
Sign me up.
runs a 4.3. That's a
Perfect.
McDaniel pick
Sign
right
me
there.
up, baby.
There you
Send it
go.
in.
That's a fucking pick there.
Under 6 foot,
Oh
190, runs a 4.3.
We already took a running back. We don't have a tight end yet.
Oh, that's tight end.
CJ though.
Oh, look at this. Still here.
He said I wouldn't watch a single snap until preseason if this was the
Let's see who we got here. Oh, Nick Martin's here. They could be.
That's too sharp.
It's too good of a pick.
There's
Think
no way
less
they'll never
more
take
dome.
Willie. They'll never take Willie Lampkin. Let's see here. Oh, tackle from Wisconsin. Yeah, here you go.
Jack Nelson. Love
There you
that.
go.
All right, let's see what I got here.
Dude, that wide receiver pick, Jalen Lane, 5'10", 190, runs
Hey,
a
8
4.3.
plus.
That is legitimately
Go
that
to
is a
go
legitimate.
to tight end for me. CJ.
Oh shit, the boy is in here. Jesse
Alabama. Love that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, the boy Jesse was good.
Nice, Jesse. Nice. We respect the fuck out of that.
Hell yeah.
Funny as fuck.
All right, now if this isn't the most Greer fucking draft you'll ever see.
Alabama tight end.
Alabama tight end.
Alabama tight end.
CJ Dupree, shout out Lakeland Junior Chiefs, baby.
My God,
Don't even save that one.
this would be.
Actually, you have to save it. You have
That's
to
the most
for the
Greer
records.
draft I've ever.
Yeah,
Guys, for those that are just joining us, this is the most Chris Greer draft of all time.
this is so that the chat can just see what we just cooked up as Chris Greer. Here you go. We had our Chris Greer baseball caps on.
Did we hit enough injury history?
I think we did.
Injured,
Between Ollie Gordon.
injured.
Undersized,
Mark
really
Tanner.
fast
Paper.
edge guy when we don't need him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
nailed
this
it.
is Chris Greer to the max.
If we draft Mike Green, I'll never forgive myself.
Oh, I'll be so mad at you. I'll be very mad at you.
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
honestly
that was fun.
nervous. Yeah, that was a good time.
Just
I
good
had
on
it.
timing too. Coming up about an hour.
Yep, I hadn't done a mock draft all off season. I've just been putting it off. Like, just I don't want to get my hopes up because either way, I'm going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
But that second one we
fellas?
did, was
Yeah.
That second one, we got to post that right away.
where do I even? Yeah, I have a photo of that. We'll post that.
The list gave it. The list screenshot.
And Eric, can you confirm that you actually did all 4 years at FSU for Jesse, please?
All 4, yes. Actually, there was a 5th in there as well, but we won a natty, so it's chill.
Oh, I forgot he redshirted. My bad.
I just
Yeah,
sent it to you in the chat. In
It's
the
called
Twitter
it's
chat.
called a frat lap. Look it up.
Frat lap.
Yeah, boys, this was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
We
man.
appreciate everybody rocking with us on our bye week here. We got some shit cooked up the next 3 weeks, so
3 players, baby.
you heard it here first, everybody.
3
And
players.
we
the
need
next
more
3
subs.
weeks.
We need more subs on our YouTube so Jesse stops making fun of us, please.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
guys,
got
fucking
wrecked.
subscribe.
We got wrecked by Jesse Leffler today. Called Joe Robbie poor. Made fun
Yeah,
of our subscribers, dude. Like I was gonna jump off my balcony, man.
I
Honestly.
actually sleep out here as well. In case
He
anybody
Bro had
us.
me.
He actually cooked us, but
Yeah.
you know what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna
All
do?
right. That was fun. We'll be, like I said, we'll be back the next 3 weeks. Bobby will be back from the ship. I did a nice little bye week. No stress. You know,
I enjoy it.
Eric's not in the background running like a fucking mouse on a wheel trying to get us questions. And
No, I was not stressed today. This was
not stressed. But next week we got a banger fucking guest. It might be, honestly, I think just timing wise, I think it'll be our biggest podcast guest this season. And that's with having Xavier Howard, Teron Armstead, Raheem Mostert. I do think it's going to be the biggest hit just on timing alone.
Next week I will be running
Justin
around.
asked, can you send the second draft to every dive bar guest that's a Dolphin to post in the facility?
Yeah.
We're gonna post it now, but yeah, it's that one was.
Hey,
that
everybody just retweet the shit out of that, and we'll put it in the communities too.
Yeah. We can say, as we've been saying. That's my favorite saying on this app.
Yeah, that one was sex. So, all right, boys, have a good night.
All right, fellas.
Stay safe. Until next time.
Shout out the GOAT.
Fins up, baby.